Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm so glad you've joined me today for a journey, a flight of fancy, if you will, exploring the fascinating symbolism of wings across cultures throughout history. Wings, those magnificent appendages that grant freedom of the skies, have captivated humanity for millennia. They appear in our myths, our religions, our art, and even our everyday language. But what do they mean? That's what we're here to unravel. We'll be hopping across continents and diving into different belief systems, so buckle up. I think you'll find it illuminating, and if you do, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It really helps spread these interesting ideas. And if you have any wing tattoos, tell us about them in the comments. I'd love to hear your personal connection to the symbolism. Let's start with the basics. Flight. What does the act of flying represent? It's often seen as transcendence, an escape from the earthly constraints that bind us. Think about it. We yearn to be free from burdens, from worries, from limitations. Wings offer that visual representation of breaking free. They're about soaring above the mundane, reaching for something higher, something more. This desire for liberation is a universal human experience, and that's why wings resonate so deeply across cultures. In ancient Egypt, wings were prominently associated with deities, particularly those connected to the afterlife. Isis, the powerful goddess of magic and motherhood, was frequently depicted with feathered wings, symbolizing her ability to protect and guide souls through the treacherous journey to the underworld. Her wings offered comfort and safe passage. These wings weren't just decorative. They were a sign of divine power, a guarantee of safety in the face of the unknown. The sun god Ra, a central figure in Egyptian mythology, was often depicted as a falcon with outstretched wings, soaring across the sky each day, bringing light and warmth to the world. His wings represented his daily journey, his power over the sun's trajectory, and his vital role in maintaining cosmic order. The image of Ra's wings is a powerful symbol of hope, renewal, and the enduring cycle of life and death. Moving eastward, we find wings playing a significant role in Mesopotamian art and mythology. Lamassu, colossal winged bulls with human heads, guarded the entrances to palaces and temples. These creatures were symbols of protection, wisdom, and the king's divine authority. Their wings weren't just for flight, but also for inspiring awe and commanding respect. They were imposing figures, meant to deter evil and ensure the safety of the kingdom. In ancient Greece, wings are most famously associated with Hermes, the messenger god. His winged sandals allowed him to travel swiftly between the realms of gods and mortals, delivering messages and facilitating communication. Hermes' wings symbolize speed, agility, and the ability to bridge the gap between different worlds. They represent the flow of information and the interconnectedness of all things. Of course, we can't forget Icarus, whose wax wings melted when he flew too close to the sun. This myth serves as a cautionary tale about hubris and the dangers of exceeding one's limitations. Icarus's wings, initially a symbol of freedom and ingenuity, become a symbol of downfall and the consequences of unchecked ambition. The story is a reminder to stay grounded, even when striving for greatness. In Roman mythology, Victoria, the goddess of victory, is often depicted with wings, symbolizing her swift and decisive triumph in battle. Her wings represent the power to overcome obstacles and achieve victory. She embodies the spirit of conquest and the glory of success. Victoria's winged image became a powerful symbol of the Roman Empire's military might. The angel is perhaps the most recognizable winged figure in Western culture. In Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, angels are divine messengers, intermediaries between God and humanity. Their wings symbolize their spiritual nature, their ability to transcend the earthly realm, and their role as protectors and guides. Angel wings are often associated with purity, grace, and divine intervention. Different types of angels are often depicted with different numbers of wings, signifying their rank and power within the celestial hierarchy. Seraphim, for example, are described as having 6 wings, representing their intense love and devotion to God. The number of wings can also signify their specific roles and responsibilities within the divine order. The visual details can be just as important as the concept. Moving to Norse mythology, we encounter the Valkyries, female figures who choose who will live and die in battle. They are often depicted with wings, carrying fallen warriors to Valhalla, Odin's Hall of Heroes. Their wings represent their ability to transcend the battlefield and transport souls to the afterlife. They are figures of both death and honor, guiding warriors to their final reward. In Hindu mythology, Garuda, a divine bird-like creature, serves as the mount of Vishnu, one of the principal deities. Garuda is depicted with a human-like torso and the wings of an eagle. He symbolizes strength, speed, and devotion to Vishnu. His wings represent his ability to traverse vast distances and his unwavering loyalty to his divine master. The concept of the winged horse, most famously Pegasus from Greek mythology, represents a fusion of earthly power and heavenly aspirations. Pegasus, born from the blood of Medusa, symbolizes inspiration, creativity, and the ability to rise above adversity. His wings allow him to soar to the heavens, representing the power of imagination and the pursuit of artistic excellence. In some indigenous cultures, wings are associated with spirit animals and shamanic practices. Shamans, believed to have the ability to travel between the physical and spiritual realms, may wear feathered headdresses or cloaks to symbolize their connection to the spirit world and their ability to fly between dimensions. The feathers represent a tangible link to the power of the birds and the spirits they embody. Consider the symbolism of butterfly wings. The butterfly's transformation from a caterpillar to a beautiful winged creature is a powerful metaphor for metamorphosis, rebirth, and the cyclical nature of life. Butterfly wings represent hope, change, and the potential for personal growth. They are a reminder that even in the darkest of times, transformation is possible. Dragonflies, with their iridescent wings, often symbolize illusion, change, and adaptability. Their ability to move swiftly and gracefully in the air represents the importance of living in the moment and embracing change. Dragonfly wings remind us to look beyond the surface and to appreciate the beauty and complexity of the world around us. Hey, if you're enjoying this deep dive, subscribe to the channel for more explorations of hidden meanings. I put out new videos every week. Also, what's the most interesting animal with wings to you? I'd love to see your thoughts in the comments below. The use of wings in heraldry and national symbols often represents power, freedom, and sovereignty. Eagles with outstretched wings are a common emblem of national strength and independence. The wings symbolize the nation's ability to defend itself and to project its power across the globe. In modern art and literature, wings continue to be a potent symbol, often representing freedom, escapism, and the desire to transcend limitations. Artists use wings to explore themes of spirituality, identity, and the human condition. Wings can be a visual shorthand for dreams, aspirations, and the yearning for something more. The idea of taking someone under your wing is a common idiom that uses the symbolism of wings to represent protection, guidance, and mentorship. It implies offering shelter and support to someone in need, providing them with the resources and guidance they need to succeed. The imagery evokes the protective embrace of a mother bird sheltering her young. Even in the world of fashion, wings have made a significant impact. From feathered accessories to wing-shaped designs, wings add a touch of fantasy, elegance, and ethereal beauty to clothing and accessories. They represent a desire for self-expression and a connection to the symbolic power of flight and freedom. The wingsuit, a specialized jumpsuit that allows people to glide through the air after jumping from high altitudes, represents the human desire to mimic the flight of birds and to experience the ultimate freedom of soaring through the sky. It's a testament to our enduring fascination with flight and our willingness to push the boundaries of human potential. Wings in dreams are often interpreted as symbols of freedom, aspiration, and spiritual growth. Dreaming of flying can represent a sense of liberation, a desire to escape from problems, or a feeling of empowerment. The presence of wings in a dream can also indicate a connection to one's intuition and spiritual awareness. The broken wing is a powerful symbol of loss, vulnerability, and woundedness. It can represent a setback in one's life, a loss of freedom, or a feeling of being grounded and unable to achieve one's goals. The image of a broken wing evokes empathy and compassion, reminding us of the importance of healing and resilience. The absence of wings can also be symbolic, representing earthly limitations, a lack of spiritual awareness, or a feeling of being trapped. It can highlight the contrast between the earthly and the divine, or the struggle to overcome obstacles and achieve personal growth. The lack of wings can also represent humility. Different types of feathers can carry different symbolic meanings. Eagle feathers, for example, are often associated with courage, strength, and spiritual vision. Dove feathers symbolize peace, love, and purity. Owl feathers represent wisdom, intuition, and the ability to see through illusions. The type of feather can add another layer of meaning to the overall symbolism of wings. The color of wings can also influence their symbolism. White wings are often associated with purity, innocence, and spiritual enlightenment. Black wings can represent mystery, power, or even darkness. Colorful wings symbolize creativity, joy, and the vibrant diversity of life. Each color adds another dimension to the overall meaning. Ultimately, the symbolism of wings is deeply personal and subjective. What wings represent to one person may be different from what they represent to another. It's important to consider the context, the culture, and the individual's personal experiences when interpreting the meaning of wings. If you enjoyed this exploration of wing symbolism, consider sharing it with a friend who might find it interesting. Spreading knowledge and sparking conversations is why I make these videos. What's the most unusual thing you know about wings? I would love to read it in the comments. The enduring appeal of wings lies in their ability to evoke a sense of wonder, freedom, and possibility. They remind us of our potential to rise above challenges, to pursue our dreams, and to connect with something greater than ourselves. They are a symbol of hope, inspiration, and the enduring human spirit. So, as you go forward, keep an eye out for the symbolism of wings in the world around you. You'll find them everywhere, from art and literature to architecture and everyday language. And when you see them, take a moment to reflect on what they represent to you. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the symbolism of wings. I hope you found it insightful and inspiring. Remember, the world is full of hidden meanings waiting to be discovered.